What on earth have you got in your bag today?
Well, I thought we got some new utilities. Could be called driving irons, could they?
Yeah, definitely.
Like old money would be called driving irons. Utility now, because they're obviously trying to sell them more as a, you know, like you can use these in other situations. I've got a 19 and a 23. I've got a 22 and a 19 degree. Obviously, I'm very much a hybrid player. So I thought we'd have a little battle with these. So it's the Cobra utility,
yeah,
which is a changeable neck, and then the new ZX Strixon utility. Now these are popular. Every tour player's bag I went in literally 2 weeks ago had one of these.
Oh, interesting.
And to be fair, even in other manufacturers as well, they have them. They're really, really popular. But then, you know, you've gamed these, I've not.
Yeah.
Let's talk about why and who should and all those kind of things and how they look and feel and all that kind of jazz, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, in today's compare between the Strixon and the Cobra utility irons, there's some fun information coming out about launches and those kind of things, hybrids or long irons, those kind of questions are discussed. But you can win the Cobra iron that we use in this video. To do that, you need to hit the like button. If this video gets to 4,000 likes, yep, 4,000 likes, hit the thumbs up button. One of you who posts a comment down below telling me if you use a hybrid or a driving iron will win the Cobra utility that's in this video. We'll send it anywhere in the world. Subscribe to this channel. You need to have posted a comment telling me if you use a utility or a long iron, and we need to get to the number of likes, so hit that like button, peoples. I'm a hybrid player. So we're going to start with the Cobra because it's the 19 degree changeable neck. We'll look at the tech in a second because obviously I want to get down there as far as possible. Definitely feel when it comes to the iron compared to the hybrid like I just want more loving. But
Especially the first shot of the day.
But the face is smaller. The face is, it's the same face size, if not smaller, because it's not deep in the toe.
Yeah.
I just like looking at curved face, which that has.
Yeah.
And I just feel when I toe this one, it's going to draw back and do low spin. When I toe this one, it's just going to dippy on me.
Nowhere, is there? Go on then, let's burst one down first.
Right, I like the look of this. You see a bit of the back out, you know, you see a bit of it out the back and next to no offset, tiny bit of offset. Oh, I don't know where I hit that on the face.
It's on the fairway.
Yeah, it's fine.
It has not gone very far
It
by
twisted.
the looks of that. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I caught it right down there. It just felt...
Oh no, I don't feel like there's going to be many positives coming out your mouth for these.
But what I don't understand, and we'll discuss it maybe, is that, so I've always been more of a, like a 5-wood or hybrid player.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really understand why you would ever choose this apart from I do. I've met the people, I've taught them, and I can see that they just feel more comfortable with this. But the physics of that, the roll and bulge, the centre of gravity further back,
just makes
you can't ignore that regardless what you feel. It's there.
Yeah.
So I understand, oh, I don't like the feel and I want to be like Sandy Lyle, but why are you ignoring the reality? I don't know, it's an interesting one.
So the thing I really like straight off is the changeable neck. I think that's super clever.
Yeah, when it came, I didn't know if it was a demo or not. Like, as in, I know it's a demo, but as in, is it one a fitting one?
Like, I don't know any of the tech yet, but does loft and no lie?
Lie as well.
Oh, wow.
I agree with you. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah, that is
Cobra
good.
go under the radar. They do some pretty innovative stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they were the first ones to actually do twist face, even though that the technique on both of them, like for me, I don't see all the technology. I don't see a marked improvement. They were the first ones to move roll and bulge on faces, which people just don't really, you know, because it's all about the louder shouter. They put Arcos in really early. This has Arcos in the top. They do some pretty amazing stuff, but just they got no voice.
Thinking outside the box, aren't they?
Yeah.
So that is cool.
Yeah.
And that is clever.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, see, you can rip them, can't you?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of these things.
You're not afraid.
I'm the classic lesson that comes in and goes, I love it in my irons, so I hate hybrids.
Yeah.
But like going back to your point, like that's so much more sensible.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the tech of this one.
Yeah.
As we go down there and see how many yards further on than me you are. So utility king tech, PWR shell face, forged insert that wraps around the sole, creating a larger sweet spot is what they say, which you can actually see. So they're going to try and keep those ball speeds up across the face with this kind of idea with the forged face. This is a hollow body construction, so they're trying to create more flex in the face by having nothing behind that unsupported face, if you like. And we also get tungsten weighting in the king utility, a 66 gram tungsten weighting position behind the hitting area. Again, everything's all about trying to keep ball speeds up for you, because obviously that's the danger with an iron. You're going to find some drop-offs if you start moving away from that sweet spot too much. And then you get the My Fly neck. So the adjustable Lofts, 8 different settings in here, allowing you to dial it in, which I do think is very clever when it comes to a utility iron. So we'll show yours in a second, but I would say you're a good, what, 30 pass?
Yeah, 20, 30 probably.
So I would reckon, what, 10 to 15 is yardage, the others was just the strikes difference.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Considering I hit this really bad, it's done all right.
Yeah, it's done fine.
In fact, it's done pretty good.
Little pitch in. Just missed the fairway.
Yeah, but if you carry this on with a driver, you're missing it by 20 or 30.
Yeah.
Which is where these come into your game as well, I think, really well.
I did used to use one, didn't I?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like hybrids have snuck in.
Well, you didn't like it, did you?
Of what? The
hybrids? You were not really a hybrid liker.
No, I am getting used to them though.
Yeah. That's a nice pitch.
Is it a little?
Or just little fiery, yeah.
On my second bounce.
Ouch.
That's a shame.
So, like you say, it's clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's got everything you'd expect: the wider soles and the weight in and the hollow body-ish design. You know, it's kind of, yeah, it fits in with the irons, which it's meant to do. So we're going to hit this one because I reckon we'll be hitting the 23, the Strixon one on the next 2 shots, basically.
Yep.
Not on this hole, obviously. Top. Grip feels quite thick on this, and I don't know if that's because it's got the Arcos sensor in the top.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that.
Don't like how thick this grip feels, but obviously that's very changeable as long as it isn't the Arcos. And I quite like the looks.
Because
I button that.
What is interesting?
Is that going to hit the fairway? Oh, that could be. If that's hit the fairway.
That's a bullet ball, is it?
Careery.
Yeah. Because what is interesting is that, again, I haven't taken the head off and I don't know what lofts this goes to, but if this goes to like 18 to 23,
which kind of does. I mean, the tech, I don't know exactly, but the tech will let us know.
Like, clubs change length as well, don't they? So I'm gripping this and thinking, this is 19 degrees and it feels short.
Okay.
Like, I've put it down, it looks low lofted for what length is normally in my hands for that look.
Okay.
So that's like, again, it feels like one lengthy kind of style, but like a 2 iron's longer than a 3 iron, isn't it? So,
yeah,
like,
well, not all of them, but yeah. I hear what you're saying. I don't feel that.
I don't feel the fatness, but I'm feeling like the length's like short. So
yeah.
That may be just me being weird.
Looks a bit like the head.
Not a bit too much offset, but apart from that,
which is interesting. It's such a small amount, but you like next to nothing on it.
Yeah,
do you?
on long irons, like, I don't expect to see hardly any. So that has got a little bit, but the chunkiness I like, a little bit forgiving.
Yeah.
So you ripped that, did you?
I did. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, I towed mine a little. It's a shame. Wanted to rip that past.
Oh, I think I heard wood.
Did you?
I think I might have.
Oh, that was only just sneaking in though.
So we're now onto the ZX.
Much nicer look.
Yeah, now look though, which is quite, I think, interesting, needs noting. You've obviously hit this tree on the fly.
I did not hit any wood.
Look at the line. It should be rolling from this way.
And you seem to have hit it past me.
Yeah, so I reckon you hit that on the fly. We're not far off the same there.
It did hit the tree, I'm not going to lie.
Where mine is, mine's up here.
This is much nicer looking.
Yeah.
No, like talking about the offset on the last, there's literally a tiny bit here, and it's a lot sharper.
Yeah.
Top line here and the back, like sharp, just a good looking club.
Yeah, let's see what it feels like.
Because this feels the same length as the other one.
Yeah, it's a 23.
And it's a 23, and that's where I was going with the old adjustable.
Yeah, I hear ya. Nice shot.
Tiny bottom groove, but all good.
Yeah, that's just a good, safe shot.
Yeah. Very good drive, sir.
Yeah, this is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll look at the numbers between these two soon, and you'll be surprised how close the numbers are compared to the feel difference that I have between this and a hybrid. The feel difference far outweighs the physical numbers.
Yeah.
Which, referring to my point back on the first tee there, is why, you know, I get it. Like, there are gains for me in the hybrid, you'll see from launches and things like that, but the numbers you drill into them, it's small. What I feel I can do with it is just the biggest outweigher. So in flip side, to contradict myself, obviously that's why I also understand, even though I don't.
These are a thing.
Yeah. Like, I had to work to understand it as a coach.
Yeah.
Like, I had to really let go. And just think, they don't like it. They hit a bad shot. They're whinging. Like, it's all, why have that whinge? Numbers are similar. Game what you like.
Yeah.
I like the look of both, but this definitely blends with the classic Strixon iron range more. But then there's a big part of me that sometimes feels like when I get to my utilities that you see, I don't need blend, I just need function. So I quite like the little bit of offset on that, even though I think it's small, you think it's big.
Because you would think that this would blend with most other manufacturers too, like my blades, wouldn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Compared to the Cobra.
Totally. I used to get these sent to me a lot from all companies, but Mizuno and Strixon were the two that were always stolen.
Yeah.
You know, like you're kind of like Picard would steal one. Can I just borrow that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you mean permanent borrow?
He's still in
and
his
Rory,
bag.
I think Rory still has my Strixon one.
Yeah, he does. Send it back whenever you want, Ray.
It was always this one or the Mizuno one that they stole, and it's because they like the look of it.
Yeah. Don't take that near Rory then.
No, if you take this near Rory, he'll say, you're not using that, Mark, are you? I'm going to try and fade it off that tree.
Yeah, cool. Oh, delightful.
Like, I don't, 23 with this, I think it's going to be so close to my hybrid.
Yeah.
And the fade off that tree with a long iron for me feels like driver off a deck. It's just going to happen. I don't have to work hard for that.
Yeah.
If I had to get this over that tree, I would be wanting my hybrid.
Yeah.
So it's that balance for me. I can hit the fade off that tree with my hybrid and I can get over that, or feel like I can.
Yeah.
With this, I don't feel I can get over that.
Yeah.
So why take that away? Then if you put me in here, I'm not going to pop one in the air like I am. You put me in the rough, I'm not going to pop one over that tree with this.
Yeah.
And I might not with my hybrid, but I'd take it on.
Yeah. Because even in here, a high face strike, because it's in the long stuff with a hybrid is going. Yeah. A high strike with that thing is like a dead ball flight, not going anywhere, isn't it?
Well, should we give it? I mean, it's maybe not true, but I feel.
But you've hit a 7-iron off the top of the head face and it's not gone anywhere.
Yeah,
it's like a thing, isn't it?
They're identical lie.
Yeah.
And I don't feel I can get over that tree with either.
Let me hold the long iron and you hit the hybrid first. Oh.
You want the hybrid first?
Yeah, I want the hybrid first. Because if this doesn't get over, it's going to be funny with the long iron, isn't it?
That a little. Yeah, this won't get over, but I'm going to give it a poppy go.
Oh yeah, it did. Like, that's a good shot again. Little cut.
Yes, that's
perfect.
Not hard, is it?
Yeah.
I literally just hit that with a bit of speed.
Yeah. Iron.
Yeah. Like it probably will, but I wouldn't take it on.
Oh no.
Oh, it's just there.
Yeah.
See, that was like a metre lower.
That was definitely lower. I think if I'm in this situation,
I think your speed allows you.
Yeah. I think it's the speed aspect that helps me more than you. So
I agree. Which is why, so if you think about it, the hybrid for me here and there, little fade round and all, but the iron off the tee, not a problem, to be honest. I didn't even tee that last one up, I just knocked a bit of turf off. I quite like them like that. Nice fairway ball, not a problem, but you start moving me off piece. And the thing is, I think as well, I'm very confident with my hybrid, so I use them in some positions where I've played with people and they're like, you honestly in that here? Watch this. Oh right, you can do that, can you? Where I think when lots of people get in here, like think about it, if you got more speed, which you have, well, you can probably go to a really smashy 6-iron. Maybe even 5-iron.
And I'll get the launch back.
And you'll go as far as my Poppy hybrid. So yeah, and that's the thing I noticed when I was coaching. The pattern that kept coming out was the big, strong burleys. Can't hit the hybrids. And the patters were like, oh, I hate long irons. So you're gonna have a look at the tech of the Strixon iron, see what it's offering. So Strixon ZX, we get the main frame face design. So it's a milled pattern on the back of this face, trying to create optimum ball speeds from different parts of the face. This also is a hollow body construction, so again allowing them to try and control the face design, always trying to add distance and trying to improve loft by moving weights into the appropriate places. Again, tungsten in the base. This is a multi-material construction, very similar to the Cobra really. They're following very similar patterns in their design. So forged face, again trying to give you that feel that will cross over with their forged iron, so you're getting power and forging ideas in the ZX Strixon utility iron.
215, 218.
Yeah, so we're both going to hit the 23. I'm going to hit it a bit harder than you.
I'm going to cut one a little.
Yeah, so is it feelable? You think it is? This is again where I feel more comfortable with a hybrid. I feel like I can hit it soft and hard. This one I just feel like I have to hit it hard.
Like I'm gonna hit it hard, but I'm gonna cut it, so probably add a bit of loft, and that's how I take my distance off. Oh, I've holed it.
Is it gone in, is it?
Oh, it's a little left. Kick right. Oh, it's kicked right.
It's in, is it?
Hold it. I've hold it.
I mean, I think I would learn to shape it and move it. Definitely a big part of me that like wishes. I just imagine this is what when I film with the tour pros and stuff, they use like 20 degrees, 19 degrees, and they're carrying it like 230. Just imagine if I was carrying that 19 or a 19 or 20 of this, 220, 230. Like you could get it out there at 250.
No brainer.
Like, I just watch and think, oh my god, that's like not a hard goal. Like you get on the right course, like it's not hard, is it?
No.
Right, yes, it definitely looks better, this one. And you see the back, but you see less of the back. It kind of disappears. The shaft looks fun, doesn't it? Smoothness in.
Oh right, it's like a Project X or something, is it?
One of those fancy ones, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I've ripped
That's
that.
a rip.
I don't think I've put enough speed in, but if that's long enough, I'm inside you.
That sounds like a rip.
Who's closer?
I've hold it, so if you haven't hold it, I'm close.
I reckon you've gone past and I'm like 5 foot right.
No way am I past. There's no way I'm past.
Winner.
No way. I can only see one.
You've gone over the back.
If I haven't, it's in.
Can't be in.
I can see yours.
Good shot. Yours is not mine.
Honestly,
you haven't. You rolled through the back.
Mine was dead at it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's stopping, does it?
Yeah, but I don't think that strikes long. That's in.
No
honestly, it's in. It's in. Honestly.
I've had a 1. You've had a 1. You can't have a 1.
I've only ever had 1 in my life.
No way.
Come on, just be in.
Is it? You're joking.
Knuckleball! Oh my god! I told you it was right at it.
Huh? Where's that landing?
It would have been short. It would have bounced about here. Hold that.
Oh my god!
Hold this. All right, don't worry.
Give it here.
He bloody hold it.
That's a hole in
one.
You should strokes gained yours, because I'm quite happy with mine.
I'm going to frame that. 23 degree.
Someone could win it. A subscriber could win the hole in one ball. Give it away.
I've kept my Top Flight XL 2000.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they don't happen very often.
So out of the 2 irons, which is your favourite?
That one. Oh, hole in one. Thank you. By the way, bro, good shot of yours too.
Should we go and look at the numbers? They won't have one in them.
Oh, I've holed it.
Unbelievable, that's bloody good.
I've holed it. Instagram me up, come on.
Let's take a look at the numbers of the Cobra v the ZX, and I've also put my 22 degree hybrid in here just to show you what we were talking about outside. So the Cobra, 19.5 exact degrees, carrying 206 on average. I would use that to go 210 to 220, because obviously you've got to remember that's going to roll out the height. I'm going to hit that, launching at 15 degrees on average, spinning at 3.5. Very, very good numbers. My longest carry at 213. So I am 200 up to 213 on carry, which is fine. You know, it's a 200-yard shot, but that dispersion would be what worries me a little bit. The fact there's 13 yards in carry from an average to okay it to a really good one. I'd want that to be tighter as someone who likes this distance with a hybrid. Good performing numbers from the Cobra though, exactly what you would want that club to fit into. It's my performance that shows up most with this. Now, if we compare that to the Strixon, remember this is a 23 degree, so it should fit almost, you know, these two clubs fit together in my bag, and that's averaging 194, which is basically where my old 23 degree rinky dink would go. Spinning at 3.9, you'd expect a little bit more spin from a higher launching 16 degree club, a bit more loft, so the spin loft is different, and the ball speed at 128 just dropping down again through loft. Basically the numbers of those two clubs are doing exactly what you would want them to do. The outstanding thing for me, which is where I would like you to test, maybe in the comments tell me below which one you prefer or not, you know, you're a long iron player or a hybrid player. So I've got my 22 degree hybrid comparing up against the 23 degree driving iron. So the driving iron has 1 degree extra loft, but it's launching, well, a degree 0.6 lower. It's peaking height at 34 in the iron, where I'm peaking height at 37 with the hybrid. So you could see why I was able to try and pop it over that tree with the hybrid and wasn't able to do it with the iron. Now, when it comes to game improvement, people often think about short and long drop-offs. There's a limit to what a short and long drop-off can do. I mean, I still have a 187 to a 199 or miss hit to decent hit in my hybrid. So the dispersion is similar to the iron. So the drop-offs are so much on me more than the club. But what's interesting is if you reduce launch for me, which the iron does, I can't win that back. I can take launch off, no problem trying to knock it lower. So getting the hybrid to launch at 16 and peak height at 34, I could do that within a shot. Trying to give me launch back is really hard and often can't be done. Where the hybrid just delivers me launch and says, there's plenty of launch, you take it off if you want, which is an easier skill. So you can see for me why I'm such an advocator of the hybrids for my game. I understand why they don't suit all games, but I do think they suit more than maybe what people have in their bags at the moment. 2 good utility irons if you're that kind of player. The Strixon one looks that bit better. The Cobra's got the changeable neck and other ideas which are clever as well. Both of them are good. For me, hybrid over long iron all time. You can see, because it gives me that launch, which I would call that kind of game improvement option. But if you're someone who's got the speed who can launch it already, like we were saying with Matt, that's why he would have maybe more options in this part of his bag. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you, hybrid or long iron player, utility iron, and let me know why, and let me know if you've done this kind of test. It's very interesting when I get long iron players. Not always, like I say, there are ones who just love long irons, but when you put them to the test on this, what they feel often is so much more than what is actually coming out of the numbers, which means you're able to kind of open their minds a bit more to some different situation shots. Again, let me know down there. Thanks for watching, as always. See you in the next video.